class,
I do
a master
a
class.
nice etiquette class because
Right.
a lot of women need it. They're young men now.
No, she didn't say that.
Shot. Women don't want to be women anymore. They want to be the men. They want to be masculine. They want to wear the pants and like still be treated like a princess. How does that work out?
Maybach music.
The big boss, Rick Ross. Right now you rocking with the hottest DJ in the game. Let's go.
What up, what up? It's your boy DJ Bugsy. Do It For Hip Hop Podcast. It's good to be back on the Miggity Miggity mic. Listen, this is a new chapter for Do It For Hip Hop Podcast. I got a brand new moderator. She knows everything she needs to know about hip hop. She grew up, mom, dad. Mom's favorite rapper is Nasir Jones, which is my favorite rapper. It's the one and only Nine.
What's up, y'all? Number 9 in the building, checking in where I do it for hip hop.
Let's give her a hand, y'all. Let's give her a hand.
Let's give her a hand.
She done stepped in the dungeon. Right now,
I am here.
But on a sad note, I do want to take my time to give my flowers to two icons we lost this past week.
Yeah.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, we know him as Theo. That was very part of my childhood. And Hulk Hogan, who put WrestleMania and everybody that's doing it now on the map, from Ric Flair to Sting. The list goes on and on. So I do want to say a rest in peace to them and to their families.
Yeah, definitely, man. Those are two iconic dudes. Especially the Cosby Show, man. Damn, Theo is just he reminds you of, it's crazy now. It's you older now, and you just like, damn, I'm going through all the stuff like Theo was kind of going through now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That was a tragic one. Hulk Hogan, definitely back in the day, I was a WWF fan. For all you Gen Zs out there, y'all talking about some WWE. No, it was WWF. You know what I'm saying? So even though it was a little bittersweet because there's some stuff later on, but you got to separate the man from his work. R.I.P. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we definitely want to extend our condolences to both sides of the families. Malcolm Jamal Warner was absolutely a staple in the black household. Yeah. It feels like a family member died, right? Like absolutely. A family member we personally know. So, icons. We all grew up on them. The 90s wouldn't be the same without you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is the time of the show where I pass the mic to Nine, and we're going to start off with our first topics. Now, before I pass the mic, I do want to give a shout out to Nicki Minaj. She was very aggressive this past week on social media. Yeah. So I'll defer to Nine.
Don't do Nicki.
I love Nicki. I love
Nicki.
And you should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
She's the president of the barbs, just to let y'all know. Go ahead.
Yes, I am. And I am. So Nicki has been really getting into it with Roc Nation and the dealings that are behind the contracts, as we see with a couple artists as well. Yeah. But Nicki is putting it more out there on the forefront. She's not being quiet. She's saying names, and she's not taking no for an answer. Okay. Thanks. So we just see her going up against the corporate giants, and honestly, I get chills just thinking about it. You have to be a powerful woman to take that, take that on every single day. So, yeah.
What's your thoughts, Jake?
So this is the thing, and with Nicki and the Roc Nation thing, Nicki is basically a big dog. So I feel like it started with the title thing because she was supposed to get some type of equity, just like other artists were supposed to do. Now, being a big dog, I'm pretty sure Nicki could have got other deals that would have been more monetary for her when it came before going to title. So I think with her, she kind of feels like a little bit. Because if Jay-Z got the cultural power to get you to probably not sign one deal, I think with her is the money that she was missing out on because of title. Now, all companies, things could go bad. But the thing is, I think when she's saying, you owe me 200 mil, I think it's the money that she could have missed out on. And now she kind of feels like, yeah, this dude ain't right. And with the other moves that he made with the NFL, he kind of he look a little funny in the light. So it's kind of like, I think with Nicki, that's where she's going at. And she a big dog, and she's going to be vocal about it. So I ain't mad at her.
And I also think not only that, but I think she's taking the rough role and kind of like doing what Drake is not going to do. And I think that, because I told you that before, when this battle happened, and she was throwing little shots, but not direct shots. Because now she's throwing direct shots.
Definitely.
Before she was just throwing like subliminals. Now she's throwing direct shots, and I think that now she's trying to let people know, like, yeah, I'm Young Money's queen. This is what it is. Don't forget about Young Money. You don't forget about Weezy. Like, I'm doing it for Drake and Weezy, and that's what I think. I really feel like that's one of her reasons, but she's not going to blatantly say that. But in her mind, I definitely think that's why she's doing it as well.
Yeah.
But Nicki's always going hard for them.
Yeah.
She's always going hard for them.
Yes.
And has the same been said for them?
No. No, Drake and Wayne be, they don't be. They don't. I ain't going front, but she's loyal and she holds it
Loyal
down.
to a fault.
That's true. But when she goes, like, even when she went live with Lil Wayne, it was like they were like little brothers and sisters. Like, I was watching, like, they're like from another mother.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
shit.
crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, they publicly, Wayne or Drizzy never went to bat for Nicki.
No.
Not that I've ever seen. Yeah.
No.
And that's actually
Not that
kind
I've
of crazy
seen.
when you think about it.
You know who her real brother in music is? For real, for real?
Oh.
Who?
Future.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Why
yes.
you say that?
The Barbs know that for sure, for sure.
Okay.
Future has been on every single one of Nicki's albums. He's never done music with any of her ops. He sticks with her.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yes, Hendrix. Yes, he does.
That's why. You gonna make me go back in my
He
Nicki
may not
bag
have
now. I'm be like,
loyalty.
yo.
He may not have loyalty to them,
Right.
but he got loyalty to Nicki, and that's what matters.
She said
W on the insight right there. That's dope.
That's right.
dope.
Now, also, she threw shots at TDE and SZA. So let's start that topic. Yeah.
Our
Woo.
West Coast brethren.
Okay. Who wants to start?
We done got on TD enough in this joint. You
Okay.
can start. Me
Okay.
and they
So-
think we
What
TD
you think
haters
about
over here.
SZA
We're
and
not
Nicki?
though.
Okay, what do I think about SZA and Nicki? Well, I feel as though with most females, with this situation, SZA definitely was throwing the rock and hiding her hand.
Right.
We can all sit here and say, oh, she was just talking about the retrograde and this, that, and the fourth. But no, she was not. I'm a female. Most females, we know it was shade. We know what it was, and unfortunately, she didn't expect to get clocked like that.
So you think it was some sub for real?
Yeah. Yes, she definitely subbed her. Nicki was sitting there talking about things, and then I don't know, your manager comes up, and then you want to insert yourself into the conversation. But
Right.
shadily.
Okay. New word, y'all. But yeah.
Yes. Okay. She was doing it very sneakily and shadily. Yeah, that is a new word. Yep.
Yo, I'm gonna let Jay take
So
What you think, bro?
it is getting a little catty. I will say that.
Right, yeah.
Them going back and forth is just like, Nicki don't give a fuck. So,
She definitely-
SZA
that's
she'll
that
come
Queens
with
in
the
her.
worldly
That's that South
shit.
Jamaican Queens in her. That's
Yeah,
that Queens in her.
right, and she's just
Braids
gonna
don't
come
play.
like just with the worldly godly thing, and Nicki, she from like where you said
Queens.
so she just don't care, and it's just like it's weird. And then she put up the thing, oh, you was trying to do a song with me. I mean, that was kind of corny. Like,
Right.
I don't like you putting up the thing,
Right.
oh, well, you trying to do a song with me. Y'all big both artists. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, that's how I
that
feel.
right there is just a little messy.
Because she's
but-
been waiting to say that.
Now, let's talk about careers, because then it kind of like sparked a conversation: SZA versus Nicki Minaj.
I was
Careers?
mad at that one. Well, you said that. I was mad at that one. I said,
Careers.
is this really a conversation?
Yes, it became a conversation.
It's like,
How long since it been out? 2018.
2017?
no, she's been out.
since-
Control
Since, like-
came out like
When Control come out?
No, she came out before that.
Oh, she did?
yeah, she
okay.
did.
Give us
That's when
some-
I was aware
Yeah,
with her.
she
But yeah,
absolutely
Give us a
had an
scoop.
Yeah,
album
give us a
out
scoop,
before
please,
that. My sister used to listen to her nonstop, so that's how
for
I
real?
knew.
That's how you know?
Yes, but
Okay.
she's been
Gotcha.
out at least since 2015.
oh okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Didn't know
Yeah.
But that was before Control.
Yes, absolutely.
wow.
That's when
Okay.
it was, still playing with her career, and she was crying about it all over the internet.
Okay. So she been out since about 10 years. Nicki been out since 05. Shots, but what you call it?
No, we're talking facts. This is
No,
facts.
you're right, though.
You
Right.
can
You're
literally
right.
look it up. The tweets will be there.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, I saw those too.
Yeah.
That she was shading a lot of artists.
Yeah, for real.
So
she
yeah,
was,
yeah.
And she didn't talk about her face though, how she reconstructed her face and her lips.
And yes,
before she got, that was when she wasn't too, you know what I mean, too keen.
Yeah.
Kinda,
too secure with that.
wasn't too, I don't know what you talk to her, but now that she got that.
You know,
Type shit.
the
You know what I'm
industry
saying?
standard.
Industry standard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it blew my mind because it's like, bruh, like, come on, Nicki versus SZA. It's not even close. And it's like, they're in two different genres. It's like,
Absolutely.
first of all, she's a hip hop artist, you a quote unquote pop artist.
Right.
So it's just like, Nicki, the only thing that I don't like about Nicki is how she was nominated for 12 Grammys and never won one.
That is crazy.
And so this is what I mean by we got industry plans. So we talked about that previous episodes where we got the Doshades, the scissors, where they plant themselves in the industry as opposed to working their way up in the industry like a Nicki did from the ground up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? From the DVD era till now. Going to North Carolina, being with Safari, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
Her journey, yeah.
Yeah, her journey crazy.
Next question, though. I'm not even going to entertain fucking SZA and
Let's talk
Nicki.
about the Clipse, man.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
talk about
W on that album.
Yes.
W on that album. W.
man.
Welcome back, my brothers.
Seriously,
Yeah, like
after 15 years,
Yes.
and Malice. 2 dubs for Malice because
Right.
malicious / malice / no malice. After 15 years and not hearing that man rap, he still act like he ain't stopped miss a beat.
No, and
W
he
to
was
him,
getting
man.
in some of them songs. He was out barring
His
Pusha.
brother.
And I've been
Yes.
telling people for
Yes, he
years.
was.
Sometimes Malice get off on Pusha.
Yes, he
Albums,
do.
dog.
Yes, he do.
So
Yes,
I'm
he
glad
do.
he getting his shine
Yes, he
and
do, man.
W to the Clipse, man. Seriously.
Absolutely.
And I think that they're changing how we look at hip hop. And I think the old heads are killing the young boys right now. I think I sent this in the DM.
Yeah.
Because you got Raekwon, you got Slick Rick, you got the Clipse, and they're putting out quality work.
Quality.
Quality
And that's what
instrumentation
matters. Yes.
from Pharrell. And he been going forever, doing his Louis Vuitton shit, doing his
Yes.
Paris shit.
Yes.
Then he just pop out like, oh, I still got this shit. Without Chad Hugo. By himself. No other half of the Neptunes.
That's
This is me.
crazy.
This is VA, baby. You feel me?
Yeah.
And VA always gets slighted. And then shout out to Cosmic Kev because Grindin got broke in Philly. I didn't know that.
I remember because I used to see the video on Urban Expressions all the time. They used to
Right.
play it all the time. And then it's to the point I'm going to high school and everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely is. It makes sense that the record broke here. So
Yeah.
you know they was on Philly's Most Wanted album, all that.
And let me
so.
ask y'all this: do y'all think that the rest of 2025 is going to be that type of vibe where the old heads kind of like take over and the young boys don't got a place?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely agree because people are tired of the nothingness in music, to be honest.
Speak
It
up.
feels good.
Speak
It's
up.
good quality. It feels good.
Yes.
Songs.
Look how Steve.
It's good. Like,
Yeah, you
like
killing
to
me.
answer your question, point blank period, yes. Absolutely. I do.
Yeah. Okay. I do too. What you think, JK?
Nas dropping he's dropping 7 albums with Mass Appeal. You heard that?
Yeah, remember when we talked about Nas and Jim Jones? I
Yeah.
told you that he has mass appeal. Everything he drops on mass appeal, that's his shit. He's like Rockefeller Records, but
Yeah.
mass appeal.
But he dropping 7 joints. So that's
7
why I'm
joints.
like, bro, I think with
No,
the
I don't.
turn of the Kendrick the turn of the Kendrick and
Right.
Drake thing, I think we starting to see real hip hop come back a little bit.
But let me tell you what a comment. Matter of fact, is one of the boys that was going hard for Kendrick. He going to talk about it started with GNX and the Clipse followed up after that. And I'm like, bro, no, it didn't.
Yo, I'm
bro.
tired of you K-bots. I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk right to the
The
camera.
camera.
I'm tired of y'all delusional ass K-bot ass niggas. Y'all niggas kill me and Bugsy comments, yo. But go ahead. All right, we always gotta shout them out. They are true supporters and haters, but yeah, fucking GNX. Get the fuck out of here.
GNX.
Fuck outta here.
Why, bruh? Now, speaking of the battle, I do want to talk about how Drake is kind of like still got it. Like they thought that after the battle he was dead, but it's just like he just went #1 recently. He's on tour in the UK, smoking it, sold out crowds. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, Like, where did he lose? What's your thoughts, Nine?
Yeah.
On that? It's like I feel like
you go first. Let me collect my thoughts.
It's all internet
Right.
bullshit. It's basically an internet narrative. We talked about this on the first episode, bro. It's all an internet narrative where it was like, oh, Kendrick is the top boy, he killing everybody, whatever. But we forget that this motherfucker Drake has been out since 2007. So, okay, you can have a little fall off moment, but he's still him. You get what I'm saying? So that's all that is. K-bots and they bullshit. But yeah.
I feel as though that with that whole situation, that Kendrick did reveal some things about Drake that needed to be said. I'm not going to lie. Did I feel as though it was going to be a career ender for Aubrey Graham? No, I did not. No, I did not. I'm sorry. He's solidified within the industry. He's solidified within the game. And not only that, he pumps out great music. So I did not foresee that being his end all be all. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Yeah.
Now I do want to change gears because one of your topics was about the WNBA, so I'm gonna defer to you. But I got a lot to say about your thoughts on that, my brother, because I think I'm on the opposite end with that topic.
So I did a little bit of research, right? So when it comes to the WNBA, right? They've been around since what, 1996? About close to 30 years. So they've never gained a profit in the past 30 years. Now that's not shit because the NBA was the same thing until Magic and Bird came.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, the problem is the wording. I have no problem with y'all getting paid.
Okay.
They are phenomenal women that's playing the game of basketball.
Absolutely.
But you have to understand, it's the wording of pay us what you owe us, right? So the problem is the word owe.
Okay.
The WNBA, in my opinion, doesn't owe them anything. Why? Because they are getting paid to play basketball. Now, they may not be. The problem is that I always see is they complain that they're not getting paid like the men in the NBA. But you have to understand there's a difference. The reason why they can't pay them as much and give them the percentage that they want to give them is because of the salary caps for each team. If they up the salary caps, then that means the owners aren't going to be able to get as much money because they're not bringing in as much money, right? So they're losing $10 million a year. I think they lost 50 last year, but that's no problem only because they have outside investors. But the problem is if they have up the salary cap, the owners and the revenue that they're not getting is not matching for them to get a higher stake in getting the money from like the endorsements. And I think it's the TV deal that they're trying to get.
Yeah, no, they got it.
They got it, but the problem is the players are trying to get more of the percentage of the revenue of that deal. But I think it's the NBA owes 42%, WNBA almost 42%, but they have outside investors that also get the pot as well. So I think it's just breaking down the pot. I do want them to get the money, but it's just the wording, and they have to understand more of the business. That's just me.
Well, I'm on the opposite end of that. I'm on a different end because the lowest paid player in the WNBA is making $69,000 a year.
Yeah,
I almost made that last year. So, and I just think that's crazy that I'm making in there what a WNBA player is making. So, no, I disagree for the fact that not just because of Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark has pushed the WNBA in another stratosphere as far as viewership is concerned, but even before Caitlin Clark, let's just look at the Golden State team that they just got not too long ago. It was bought for $50 million, now it's worth $500 million, and they're an expansion team. So they're not even a team that's been in the league that long. And Philly is about to get a team next year, or I think it's 2027 or something like that. So they're expanding. They're going to go from 13 teams to 18 teams. So my thing is, if owners and people that got $1 billion are willing to invest in teams, then that means they must see something. They foresee something in the forecast of profit margin growing astronomically. So if that's the case, that's just like if this podcast going to another level when you come in the office and say, Bugsy, I know you took a loss last year. I know you took a loss this year, but our forecast, the people that run the show said that in 5 years we're going to make this. I want my money now. I'm not waiting till 5 years till you get your bread, dog. I'm getting my money today. And I think that's what they're saying. And I think they deserve it. I mean, come on. It was to the point where they weren't even taking flights to games.
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
Now they're taking flights to games. They should have been taking flights to games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then when you look at the NBA, what they're getting, like the highest play, like look at Shea. He just got 280 million. Come on, man. You talking about the lowest person is 69,000 and this nigga getting 200. The discrepancy is too much, bro. It's just like wide from here to over here. No, it's like driving the Dodge. They driving Dodge Neons and these niggas is driving Bugattis. Like we ain't with it. I'm with the women. Power to the women.
Okay, so I can definitely understand both sides of it. Like, I get what you're saying completely.
Okay.
Definitely power to the women, of course.
Because you are a woman, so.
Absolutely. But I also understand it from a business side and deficits and stuff like that. So I definitely understand it, but I feel as though no matter what, you ladies deserve everything you're asking for, and I hope you get it.
Listen, I'm on the side. If they can get the money, get the money. I'm not mad at that.
Right.
But I think sometimes you have to understand the difference of both leagues and how much they bring in. That's all. That's all.
Speaking of leagues and speaking of the NBA, Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson are an item. And they went public not too long ago. Now, it was a lot of comments that were crazy once they went public. She like shooters.
That was funny. I was dying off that one.
I'm like, bro,
I was dying off that one.
Why do you gotta say she like
I was
shooters?
dying. I mean, he is a shooter and allegedly
Tory
somebody
Lanez.
else was.
Right,
But yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, but one thing I was proud of, and we gonna get into this because this is gonna get right into what I want to talk about. She has a light-skinned king. And I always tell y'all, light-skinned kings don't get the love that they deserve. Chris Brown and Drake helped us so much, bro. If it wasn't for Drake and Chris Breezy, we would be in the doghouse, bro. We would be in the motherfucking doghouse. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't agree
I'm
with
gonna
that.
let you.
I'm gonna let you be great. But I always said this. It's always something about light skinned men. It's either they're too soft, they're in the mirror too much, and I'm like, bro, that's not true. Just because you're light skinned don't mean you're soft. That don't mean you're in the mirror too much. That just means you're light skinned. It's a lot of colorism that goes on when it pertains to a light skinned brother. It is. Even in hip hop, where have you ever seen a king or a person that's top notch MC that was light skinned besides Redman?
J. Cole.
Yeah, but that was of late.
Jay-Z's kind of on the lighter side.
No.
Yes, he is.
He's kind of on the lighter side.
He's been tanned from being at
But
St.
he don't get that.
But he definitely was.
He don't get the light skin label. He don't. He only label he get is the camel label. That's it. He don't get the light skin label, bro. He just get the camel label.
There's definitely some dudes that are in the lighter side that have done hip-hop.
But why is it in the black community, do you think black women feel insecure around a light-skinned man and think they're soft? I want to get deep with this. I want to know what's your thoughts. And growing up, have you seen that in your family dynamic?
Well, my parents are from West Africa, so I didn't really see that on my end. You know what I'm saying? I always got teased for being African, so in dark and black and saying I look like the boy from Amistad and all that. So I didn't get that much. But
did you ever see the difference between light and dark? You being dark, in whether it was a friend, a family, like it got to be something.
Man,
you seen
back
before.
in the '90s, them light skinned kids, they was getting the chicks back in the day. Man, I'm sorry. You talking about the '90s? They was getting them.
Yeah.
They was getting them. So
that changed then.
I can't take
Cause probably changed it from
Idris Elba started and Mars Chestnut started shutting shit down. Let's keep it real.
Late '90s, 2000s, maybe, yeah, but.
She's a woman, so I want to know what you think about light-skinned men versus dark-skinned men.
Yeah.
What is the mystique about it? Because I feel like it's really a mystique. It is. I don't know if it's a myth or is it real, but it is a thing in the black community.
Okay, so I won't say it's necessarily like a myth. All right, because colorism definitely is alive in our community and it's very prevalent. However, when it comes to light skin and dark skin with men, I don't get that much.
You don't?
No.
What about how you feel about a light skinned man versus a dark skinned man? You feel the same way?
A black man is a black man to me.
Yeah, you
Say it one more time.
Say it one more time.
A black man is a black man to me. I don't care what color spectrum you're on. You're black.
Dope.
We need more queens to come and talk to Nine.
Yeah.
Just did give her a little advice, show them the way.
Yeah, she need to have a class. Just
I do.
A master
nice
class.
etiquette class because
Right.
a lot of women need it. They're young men now.
No, she didn't say that.
shot.
Women don't want to be women anymore. They want to be the men. They want to be masculine. They want to wear the pants and like still be treated like a princess. How does that work out?
Do you
Make it
have
make
friends
sense.
that's like that?
Friends like that. I don't tolerate women like that.
You cut them.
Yeah, I don't need I'm in a state now with my life where if our mentalities don't align, I cannot have you around me. You're going to irritate me. So
That's heavy.
I love
That's
that.
heavy. I clap to that. That's
I
heavy.
love that. I fucking love that shit. If it don't align,
decline.
Step to the side. Even better. Decline.
now that other topic about the billionaire, I'll defer to you, and then I'll.
Oh my God. Yo, what is up with dudes that got money that don't got dick discipline? Please, I want to know, is this something in the air?
Help.
Is this something niggas eating? Is something drinking?
Talk to him, bro.
From Shannon Sharp just giving Shorty 23 yo, I can't even, bro. I'm not even giving up the money and I'm mad. To that, to now a billionaire has been to lose his job because he had to mess with a chick at a Coldplay concert. A co-worker at that. Billionaire.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you got a wife and kids. She got a wife and
Married.
husband and kids. And you gave it up just for a little bit of box. A little bit of box. Small Amazon
And
box.
then did you see the wife?
Yeah.
That's what.
The wife is beautiful.
Oh no, I didn't see the wife. No.
The wife is beautiful compared to the one he was at the concert with. Why did you have your wife with you?
Right.
You lost.
It's crazy.
You lost. Yeah.
And she want to divorce him and make him from a billionaire to a
can't defend
millionaire.
him, but the one thing that I've learned over years and time because of the social media era, there is no privacy. So when you think you're getting away with some shit and you're going to take your side chick to an event of that caliber, someone's pulling out their fucking phones and getting you on tape.
That's why.
So
I'm
when
like,
you think you smooth, when you got the tinted windows and you got somebody pulling up like nigga.
no.
They
Once
were
they
at a
pull up
concert.
and you going to a show,
That's not private.
phones is out,
At all.
bro.
You
guys-
You
you
have to
got
go to an
hotels
event where there's you can't, because there are events where you can't take your phone out. You have to go to events like that.
And he's a billionaire,
Yeah, there
so
are
I
events
know
where you
he
cannot
knows
take out
spots
your phone.
where there's no paparazzi, no nothing.
Right.
So-
and you're a billionaire. Bruh.
There's
Shit.
options, and you chose the wrong one, my brother.
Man. Some in the air.
Speaking of money and speaking of prominent people, as we know, Deion Sanders just was diagnosed with bladder cancer and then it was removed. But
bless.
what we didn't know is when he was in the hospital, Kariushi was on the sideline crying. And it blew my mind because
Everybody mind.
Twitter went ham.
Yeah.
Twitter, when I sent y'all that DM, bro,
I was confused.
I was like, bro. So some girl on Twitter gonna say, what do you want with a man with no toes and no bladder? Then somebody replied.
Internet ruthless.
so ruthless.
Yo, then the
Everybody need
person
love.
under that comment replied with dick and wallet. So
I mean,
so I laugh because it's a trade-off. You traded the dick and wallet for the bladder and the toes.
Oh my
what's
God.
their age difference? I don't even know their age difference.
He's
but-
54.
And she 37 or something?
I think so, but everybody was saying that we understand why Chris Breezy left her because she all about the coin.
Yeah, she was on. I remember she
Chris
was
Brown
on
did not
Twitter.
leave her.
Oh, give us the tea, please.
He did not leave her. Carucci
It was-
left him.
No,
was
she
mutual.
right. She right. Because remember when
Carucci
Chris
left
Brown made
him
the
and had to
song?
get a restraining order against him. There's a famous meme picture that's all over Instagram of Chris Brown in a red jacket standing outside the club looking at her like, you don't see me? And she's trying to walk past with her security like this. The
That
girl
is
knows.
crazy.
When we try to ignore a man, you walking away like, She seen him.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Yes, she left him.
So he started making songs about her?
Yeah.
Of course.
I thought it was just Riri. I ain't know she did him like that.
That's his baby mom.
Yes.
No, it's not. They don't got no
they
kid.
got a kid.
No.
He has
I thought he had a
with
kid with her.
Karuchi's friend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris.
Damn, Chris. Everybody hates Chris. God damn.
Oh, I like
Damn.
that.
Damn, Chris, you hit the homie though. I mean, you came out the hotel with like 10 bags, but God damn.
He wastes no time.
Stay hitting the homies, man.
Damn.
Stay hitting the homies.
Like, all right, you don't want to go, your friend will.
But
yeah.
let's take it to Philly, man, because Quilly and Santos really had the internet on fire the other day.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy Quilly.
No, he about to drop a diss song, right?
Who?
Santos.
Really?
He's put a snippet on his Instagram. He about to drop a diss song. He literally just dropped it. He said he dropping it tonight, but he did a snippet.
Okay, we're gonna tune into that.
Okay, but before we get to the diss, I'm gonna let you go first because I got a lot to say about this topic. Man, it's just hard for me to put Santos over Quilly just off of just pure consistency, like nonstop consistency. But he ain't no joke. It ain't like it's here and here.
No,
it's not that. It's definitely not that.
On the MC level, this is why I was trying to tell you in the DM.
Okay.
As an artist, obviously Quilly, the body of work, the longevity, the trials and tribulations, he done went through that and he's still on top, viral, all of that.
Yes.
I'm going to give him that. But Santos, like you said, ain't nothing to play with when it comes to those bars. The distinction is, right, he said, let's do it where we both rapping and put the mic on. I'm sorry. I done seen Santos spaz out for 10 minutes multiple times. Quilly, Hot 97, couple of Johns, couple of, the mixtape shit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying head to head, rapping on a beat, I think Santos gonna take it, bro. And I fucks with Quilly. Don't get me wrong. Hain Street Hustler 2 is one of my favorite mixtapes. But head to head on the beat, that's what Santos do. And he battled too. Battle tested too.
Yeah,
so
he do battle. I ain't gonna front.
No, I agree with you guys. Honestly, what both of you had to say. But I enjoy Quilly. His personality outmatches all of that for me because he is just so funny.
Yes,
he'll bid all day.
Oh my God.
He started bidding right when that
he started posting
came out.
shit.
Yeah,
he started
I
talking
enjoy
shit.
Quilly, but Santos isn't nothing to play with, like y'all said. So, hey, we gonna see how this plays out.
Definitely.
For me, man, and I've been saying this for the last 10 years, and I always had Quilly like in my top 3 best Philly rappers, even when Leafy Word was at the height, even when Kwani was at the height, all these Squilla and all these guys, these drill niggas, and they hot, they this. I'm like, bruh, you cool, but you ain't Quilly. That's what I always said. And the fact that he was able to test Meek so many times, go on live, drop diss records. He even battled OT the Real. Like, he's been battle tested, and you could go back to the DVD days. It's not like he hasn't been battle tested. But for me, Uptown is a different plateau when it comes to rappers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got Cassidy, you got Eve, and Quilly to me is right after them. In my opinion, if you look at all the Uptown rappers that ever came out, he's 3 in my book. I got Eve number 1 just because of her success and what she's done.
Yeah, definitely.
But if we talking bar, we just take the accolades away and we just strictly bar. I'm gonna give it to Cassidy and then I'm gonna give it to Quilly. But I think that Santos is on another level as well. So I think it depends on, because just like when Freeway and Cassidy battle, he was like, throw a beat on. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if Freeway got that beat, it could have been different.
Yeah.
But Swiss and Cassidy wasn't trying to hear that shit. They was like, no, nigga, you gotta rap just all straight acapella. Yeah. So sometimes beats give you that edge, depending on the beat, you know what I'm saying? And I think the beat would give Santos the edge.
Definitely.
But Quilly got them punchlines. Quilly reminds me of Fabulous a lot. Because he talk about clothes a lot. Punchlines and going in and out, talking about the street shit. So it depends on what bag he in. Who gonna win, in my opinion. Yeah. Philly, man.
I'm waiting for it to happen. I definitely want to see it happen, though. I think that's something that
and it has to be the right platform. It has to be. I want them to battle. Like I want them to go head to head. I would love to see them go face to face, head to head. But I also would love to see them throw them in the studio, get a producer, get an engineer, and let them go to work. And who got the best shit?
I agree with that too. Like I definitely want to hear them on the song, see who better too. Yeah.
I want to see a battle. I want bars. That's what Philly is about. We're not going to forget. I don't need studio stuff all the time. I want bars, and I want you to give it to me. Okay.
Okay. Check her out. Yo, that's 9. Yo.
You're right. You heard it first.
You heard it first from 9. Now 9. Tell the people before we go. I want you to tell the people how you got your name, because we talked about that. Tell the people a little bit about your hip hop history and how you kind of like gravitate to it growing up with your mom and dad.
Well, I am from Kensington, Jewtown. Jewtown is only for the people that know. If you know, you know. It's called Kenzo now. I don't recognize that, but I'm from Kensington. I grew up in a very big family. My mom is a around the way fillet, okay, and my father was a DJ.
That's what's up.
And also, because I have 2 fathers, all right. So one of my fathers was a DJ, and my other father was running the streets, and I mean that in the best way possible. Okay, now. With that, I grew up having duality within music. I got exposed to many things, especially with my dad being a DJ. So I have a great love for hip hop. I have a great appreciation for rap, for the true art of it. Because I'll know if somebody's just doing it to do it, to go viral, versus someone who
doing it from the heart.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. So I got my nickname because, like I said, I'm from Kensington, so stuff can get a little wild. The first man I ever loved gave me my nickname, and it was Rondo.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
The first man you fell in love with?
Yeah, my first love. Yep.
Gave you 9.
Yep. I met him when I was 9 too, but that has nothing to do with why he called me 9.
That is crazy.
Yeah, isn't it? Life can be so crazy. Yeah. So he seen me get out of character, and it threw him. So his favorite rapper from Chicago at this time was Rondo number 9. This is when DJ Academics was on his come up, and they was talking about the Chicago drill and everything. So he like, yo, because my nickname was Ron. So he was like, Rondo. Ron.
That's dope though.
And that also happens to be my favorite gun. So it's a lot of things.
I like how she slid that in there, y'all. I was waiting for the gun reference. I was waiting.
Fits in the purse nicely.
And our last topic, because we didn't get a chance to talk about the drill scene and how it affected hip hop. And like I told y'all before, I want to give a shout out to King Louis, shout out to Chief Keef, shout out to Lil Durk. I don't know if you're ever going to get free, young man. I pray for you, whether you do or you're not, for your family and your kids and your woman. But they are the people to me that are in a class of their own when we talk about the drill scene. But the drill scene kind of like split apart in different sections of the country, from Philly to New York. And it kind of like tore Philly out the frame, because then you started seeing gangs. And you started seeing references of, automatic weapons on the cameras and things that were kind of like interrupting, the city to another level. Yeah. And that's what I mean by it messed it up hip hop. And they always say that 50 Cent messed up New York hip hop. I disagree on that.
Absolutely.
A lot of people say that he did. I don't see it.
That's bullshit.
But that drill scene created Pop Smoke, and that's another artist that I would say that was in a different tier when we talking about drill music. So someone like him, but he was a fatality because of the music at the same time. Yeah. But I'm glad the Clipse came in, because I feel like this is a new page of hip hop is changing since the Clipse came in. Because even though they might have a couple brick bars in their rhymes, they're not heavily on that. Because just like that first song, when they're dedicated to their mom and their dad and telling their mom and dad how they miss them, how they praising them, and different things like that. So that's a family song. You know what I mean? And that's rare from the Clipse. You don't get that from them. It's strictly about cocaine this and cocaine that, and I move this and I move that. Yeah. But I'm just glad that hip hop is changing in a better way. And I'm not knocking no drill rapper. Get it how you live, but it just tore us out the frame, in my opinion.
It did. It absolutely did. And I want to put a note in that. So with the whole drill scene, it started with Pac-Man. Pac-Man started the drill scene. And then I feel like you said, it branched off into two different things, because that's when Dirk, King Louie, and all of them stepped into it.
Right.
But as far as, I feel like the appeal of it, like the music was what, it's so hard to put this into words. Like, I just feel like it hit the streets like crack in the 90s, okay?
Ooh,
that's the best way to explain it. Like,
that's dope.
We seen these kids take on these personas of these rappers like never before. They literally started waking up feeling like they're embodying these rappers, and that's what they look forward to. They look at killing as a game. It's a game.
Absolutely.
They talking about upping scores by taking someone's life.
Yeah.
This is what we're getting into now, and it's from music. This is not what hip hop was about. This was not the base of it.
Never.
So it definitely was a detriment to our community. And like you said, get it how you live, but also when you go home and lay down at the end of the day, you have to think about what you're doing to everyone who's listening to your music. So, yeah.
And to go off of what you said, it definitely hit like crack in the 90s because 80s because literally I've never seen so many young boys wear dreads. Like, remember it used to be waves,
Right.
It used to be
braids,
right?
And let's not forget about the Pooh Shiesty masks. Because after COVID was over, people was still wearing masks. 90-degree weather, they still got the mask on. And I know they sweating under that mask, but they did not care.
Crazy. So I agree. It definitely changed the rap scene. But I think what happened, to go to your question about how it went away, niggas got indicted.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Rico.
Indicted.
Rico.
Chicago. New York.
Philly.
Literally like a year ago. So it's literally they taking y'all off the streets because what y'all doing? Y'all saying y'all crimes on YouTube, and what the cops doing? Oh, you shot such and such on this block.
Yeah.
Oh, you down such and such way. Oh, you knocked off who? Oh,
and like I told you before, bro, they got cops that watch Instagram all day.
Yes,
That's all they do. That's their job. They get paid to watch the gram. That's all the gram watchers, I call them.
The gram watchers.
We could all get paid watching the gram shit. But yeah,
because everybody on the TL. Bro.
So that's literally what happened. The death of the genre because everybody got locked up. Everybody telling on each other. I mean, they already doing it on YouTube or passing away. King Von, as an example.
Yeah.
There's more of them, but he was the main one. Yeah. But that's the death of it. But, hopefully, like you said, it starts to go back to real hip hop, and we can get back to bars and caring what people are actually talking about. I was watching a thing with Russ, and he said that the music has to go back to what we're actually saying. Yes. Our voice is the instrument. It can't just be the beat and we just vibing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now that's cool for the club and all that, but when it gets to we gonna kill this person, it's just it's the devil, man.
It's a bad frequency.
Yeah.
It is. It's a bad frequency
because music holds frequency.
Facts.
Yeah. Well, man, this is the first episode with the big three, man. This was dope shit. 9 is in the building. I want y'all to stay tuned to Do It For Hip Hop Podcast. Make sure you follow us, DJ Buddy 215. Follow me, Do It For Hip Hop Pod.
JK Play Away TV on the YouTube, man. Follow us. It's about to be up. We got 9 in the building. Go ahead now.
Yes, and make sure you follow me, number 9, Trap Bay 9 on Instagram.
You already know. Keep it hip hop. Peace.
Know that.
Yes, sir.
Maybach music.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross. Right now you rocking with the hottest DJ in the game. Let's go.